Good evening, everybody. Martin Metalhead here. Hope you're going well. Excuse me just for recording this. I'm in bed, in my pajamas, like my Super Mario Christmas jumper. I went to bed. They've just announced the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm just reading this on Rolling Stone. The nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Class 22, are 3 out in, and the list features George Michael, Kate Bush, Missy Elliott, The White Stripes, Sheryl, Iron Maiden, Joy Division / New Order, Cyndi Lauper, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machines, Soundgarden, The Spinners, A Tribe Called Quest, and Warren Zevon. The top vote getters will be announced in May and inducted to the Hall, so that means the fan vote will start now. Now, the only people I could think of who are on the Rock and Roll of Fame, like first year of eligibility this year, would have to be the White Stripes and Missy Elliott. White Stripes are literally a shoe-in, because what they did in their short career was quite amazing. The only people I don't really want in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on this list would be, Missy Elliott. And no offense to anyone who likes George Michael, but he's not that really rock and roll. I mean, I don't understand why they're nominating George Michael before Wham. Kate Bush should have been in a long time ago, no-brainer. Iron Maiden was nominated a couple of years ago, but have yet been inducted. Joy Division and New Order. Why are they deciding to basically say, okay, let's put Joy Division and New Order on the ballot? They're two separate bands. Joy Division came first, then after Ian Curtis committed suicide, New Order was born. Cyndi Lauper has been eligible for at least 10 to 12 years. Willie Nelson has never been nominated. Rage Against the Machines has been nominated a few times, never inducted. Soundgarden has previously been nominated after Chris Cornell passed away. The Spinners. The Spinners were on David Letterman's Late Show many years ago before he cancelled it. And the Spinners have been eligible for at least 30, 40-ish... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say 40-ish because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a year younger than me. They've been eligible for, like, decades. A Tribe Called Quest, never really heard of him, but I know they've been nominated. Warren Zevon. It's been 20 years since Warren Zevon died, and they're finally giving him a nomination. About bloody time. So let's go through the list of what Rolling Stone is also saying. Like, the remarkable list of nominees reflects the diverse artists and music in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and celebrates, says John Skies, chairman of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation. These artists created their own sounds that have impacted generations and influenced countless others have been following in their footsteps. To be eligible on this year's ballot, each of the nominees' first single or album had to be released in 1998 or earlier. I've already talked about the nominees. This is the fifth nominees for Rage Against the Machine, the fourth for Kate Bush, and the Spinners. I don't understand why the Spinners have never been inducted. The second for Iron Maiden and Tribe Called Quest. Listening to Joy Division and New Order as a single act may seem odd since they're technically two different bands, but New Order was formed by the three surviving members of Joy Division almost immediately after the suicide of frontman Ian Curtis in 1980. The only difference was the addition of keyboardist Gillian Gilbert a few months later. In 2012, the Hall of Fame brought in the Small Faces and the Faces of one unit, even though they had two different singers and rather different sounds. Users argue Joy Division and New Order have this more shared DNA than those two groups. The Hall of Fame is one of the few places outside the courtroom where bitterly estranged bandmates are forced back to the same room. This has led to many reunions over the years of dormant bands like Cream, Led Zeppelin, Talking Heads, The Police, and The Doors. This class year presents an opportunity for New Order to perform with former bassist Peter Hook for the first time since 2006, and for Jack White and Meg White to play together again as White Stripes for the first time of the final episode of The Late Night with Conan and McBride in 2009. There's also a chance for surviving members of A Tribe Called Quest and Soundgarden to play together again. Rage Against the Machines have different ideas, such as frontman Zach LaRocca recovers from a severe tear in his left Achilles tendon he suffered during the second night of the group's 2022 reunion tour, but it's possible they could play as well. I mean, also, Zach even inducted Patti Smith into the Rock Hall of Fame in 2007. 2023 class was chosen by a group of around 1,000 artists, historians, and members of the music industry and Rock Hall of Fame selected voters. In recent years, the Hall of Fame has given the Award of Musical Excellence, the Ettrigan Award, and the Elliott Influence Award to wide selected artists that didn't appear on the ballot. In 2022, 7 acts from the ballot were formally inducted, and the 7 were given other awards, just like when Judas Priest was given an award rather than being inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame like as a performer. Same goes with Kraftwerk. So, anyway, if you're gonna ask me to vote for 5 acts, like on the fan vote, I'm gonna choose. Okay, I'm gonna go choose Iron Maiden and Soundgarden. I'm gonna go choose Kate Bush, definitely. I'm not gay, but I'll vote for Kate Bush. Willie Nelson, my dad loved Willie Nelson, and also the Spinners. And then alternative days, I'll vote for Warren Zevon and Rage Against Machines, and also White Stripes. But I don't want to see Missy Elliott inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame. No offense, it's just she's not that rock and roll. Even though she had Tommy Lee in a music video, that doesn't make her a rock star. Seriously, they might as well just rename it the Rappers and Puppets Hall of Fame. Anyway, this is Martin the Metalhead. Over and out.